Hello, so interesting times ahead. China again in the lead, we had a gap down here. Let's see how this will play out today and if we kind of have any support here and break out above 900s, so we can have a day's open price retest and a 10,000 retest, and if this is going to short to be a good short, or if this is going to be a gap fill until 10,100 or even higher. Again, the fundamentals are very bearish, so the other scenario is if we have any kind of resistance up here to the gap area or to the range high, and then we have this kind of setup, so we can go straight down lower. Let's see. Okay, so we had initial move higher about here for the momentum, then you can pull back here support at the US cash open price. Now let's see if it will manage to break out these highs or if this was the high and then we have a continuation to the downside. So previous trade worked for 40 points or so. I didn't close it there because I was expecting to go higher. Now I shorted here for the momentum breakdown. Let's see if this kind of retest of 900 will be a classic short and we'll have a further downside to 800 or even lower, or if it's just going to be bought and rally up above. So price chopped around here. I kind of got chopped. Instead of taking early profits, I was expecting for a move higher than for a move lower, as I do now. Let's see if this will be able to break down this low and go further downside, or if it's just going to consolidate until the first hour of cash market. Okay, so kind of find some trend to the downside here. I sorted here a good 62 points. Let's see how further down can this go. If we would like to see it down to 800 or even lower. So price bottom now down to 800 OH. Let's see how this will trade. I would like to see this holding in between these 78 800 OH for a possible move further downside. The more time it holds here, the higher probability will go further downside. But let's see. So price consolidating here at this area. Let's see if it will go further downside. At the moment we have very big 138 points initial balance. So let's see if this can go and retest 800s, and if this will happen or if we have further downside. The chances are the more time spent between here to have 75% chances to go further, to go for a new low. But are we oversold in terms of the big picture? And what I mean by that is big picture is that we at the moment we have 5 straights in a row down with gaps. All of these are gaps, gap downs, which are gaps and runaways. Means that they didn't even been filled, just sold straight down. So let's see if this will go further down to 9,500, which is kind of this kind of support area here, or if it's going to retest August lows later in the week, this week or the next week. At the moment this looks very weak, below 200 daily moving average. So let's see. Price flashed down here. I closed my short position for 71 points. Now open a long exactly to the tick here, as you can see, 33 points. Let's see if this will be able to lead us up to 78 or even higher, as we might be, as I said a little bit earlier, in overbought short term at least, oversold levels. So let's see. I'm willing to hold these positions for much higher, but we'll see how it will be play out here. Alright, happy trading here. We just had a spike here after this kind of consolidation and resistance. Let's see if price now can hold above 78 and between and below 48 or even higher, to see if we will be able to have a move further upside. I'm willing to hold this move for the near term, so let's see. Okay, so I closed here this kind of very nice long for 83 points profit. Previously I was short for 71 points. Here I was chopped up because I was initially bought this one, worked for 43 points, but then it's kind of chop around until it finds any direction. Fortunately enough, I shorted here and then I bought this last down. Two trades only are 150 points or so. So now I'm short here. Let's see how this will go and if we'll manage to break down this kind of support and goes further downside. Great resistance here, multiple tests here at 900, solid resistance, then broke down in equilibrium line, solid resistance, now selling off. Let's see how this will go and if it manages to hold any support here at 800, and then we kind of have this kind of setup like earlier. Okay, a few minutes now to the US cash market open. Now we had a breakout of these 900s. As I was saying earlier on Periscope, we could see a rally up to 10,000 if not more. Every time price tested this level 900s, rejected and sold off below. Now we had an initial resistance and then a breakout here. Let's see if this will be able to go and how it will play out here at 948 and then higher at 10,000. If you would like to have a kind of short up there for this kind of setup, or if we're just going to have a continuation, because at the moment we are short-term oversold on the daily. I mean, we're gapping down all the week. So let's see if today is the day that we're going to have a reversal. In case in this kind of trading, 75% chances is for this to go to this side today in the downside. But if the opposite happens, when and if the opposite happens, we have an average move of 129 points. So from this breakout, we're measuring a move 129 points. So this could be our exhaustion level. So if somebody bought or will buy here for this kind of breakout, this could be a very good level to close the position or scale out or even short. So let's see if this scenario will play out now. Very nice rally at the moment, breakout here at 48, straight up move. Let's see how far can this go. I bought here 43 points already. Let's see how far can this go. If it goes up to 90, 86s and break it out and then goes up to 100s for this kind of gap fill right here. At the moment, I'm sure many people want to cover the shorts and some people looking to go long perhaps. So let's see, we have a straight up move. Let's see how far can this go. Very nice acceleration here. Let's see this into perspective. If I had hold this kind of long now, it would have been straight up move, but how can you know? Of course you don't know, you anticipate and you trying to work with chances. Let's see if we have any kind of this kind of double bottom right here and then higher low right here, and then we have this kind of reversal to the upside. And how much can this go? Can this go up to 200s, 100s for this kind of gap fill? Let's see. You would like to see here on the daily chart, we held support very nicely here at this kind of level at 900, let's call it, but it's a bit lower. Let's see now if this will be able to kind of fill any of these gaps and have any of these kind of rally up to above 10,000 right here. China just suspended the circuit breaker, so let's see if that was any of the reasons of this kind of positivity, of if this is kind of short covering reversal. Let's see where we will close today. This is very important. So we can see here price rallied up and retesting its dead open price and 10,000. Let's see if now we have any resistance and we pulled back down to 48 or even lower. So price managed to break out 10,000 here, gradual move up. As I said a while ago on Periscope, now the sentiment changed as soon as price broke out and hold above these two blue lines and not this one, which is 75% to go lower. Now broke it out, but then again failed to hold above. Let's see if this kind of days open price support will hold the index up and will have further upside, or if it's just going to collapse down to 48. Price keep going below its days open price and were unable to fill this kind of gap. Imagine how important this is, that 90% of the gaps are getting filled, so we feel kind of almost half. Let's see if now we'll go down to 948 and then goes up, or if it's just going to consolidate sideways. So price now sold off below and held resistance below this open price and below 10,000. Lasted about 30 minutes above. I kind of shorted up there, if you can see my whole trading history today. I could have held this for a move lower. This is what how I traded today. Kind of chopped up in the morning, made the dollar back plus some profit here, and then made a very good profit here at 83 points. I didn't trade at all within this kind of range. Then kind of 8 here, 56. That was a good trade. This could be even better to hold for a breakdown. So that's it for today. Let's see how we'll trade tomorrow with NFP as well. And thanks for watching.